Gary, where do you want to start with that one?
The defending for 2 or 3 goals overshadows how we actually done the game. You know, I thought in the first half there wasn't much in the game, and you find yourself 3-1 down due to our poor defending, especially the first and the second goals. The third goal was good individual play for the guy and a good finish, so you know we can accept that one, but the first two not good enough following on for last week. In general, if there was nothing in the game, and then the second half I thought we were good. I thought we played well. Couple of chances early on and we probably scored just too late. You know, again we're getting as many forward players on as we can to try and get back in it, so I can give the players credit for not giving up. You know, a lot of teams at 3-0 would have folded and it could have been 4 or 5. To keep going's great. You know, it shows a good side for the players, but we can't, and we spoke about that there, we can't get away from the fact that we're conceding soft goals just now.
Because obviously 3-0 down, well 3-0 down with about 2 minutes of the first half to go.
Yeah, and you know, Dobbs gives us a lifeline, and the goal probably came too late in the centre half. Well, it did come too late, but it's the goals. You know, it's a free header in the 6-yard box. You know, and it's individuals, and the lads know it's them, and they're owning up. You know, they're saying it's my man Gaffer, I've lost them, blah blah blah, and it's great that they're owning up, but it doesn't help us as a team. And it's different people that are doing it. But you know, that's the one that we need to. That's 2 goals now in a row that's dropped into that 6-yard box and it's went in. So that's no coincidences. That's things that we need to work on. And I'm loath. It's not always a back 4 as well. You know, when it's a set play, it can be a striker that's marking or stuff like that. But it needs to improve really.
Obviously, those sort of final 5 minutes in that first half was what really killed it. Because
the 2 goals, I think we cleared the first one. The first one, there's no excuses. You know, it's just a ball into a 6-yard box and it's in the net. That's not good enough. So that's unforgivable really. The second one we actually clear it, and the boy hits a mistimed shot, I think, for the edge of the box, and it falls to their guy in the box and he puts it in. So you need to look and see, well, who's meant to be at the edge, why are we not at the edge, who's picking up the guy that actually puts it into the net. As I say, the third goal's a good finish, but 2 goals in such a short space of time is a mountain to climb really, albeit you take away their third goal by getting Dobbsy, so you know, you're 2 goals down and it's very difficult. But the players were good in the second half, they kept going. We had a few chances. Good keeper made a really good save for Dobbs. We had a couple of half chances for corners and stuff, and we just scored too late, albeit it was a good ball in for corner. I think Jason finished it off. So we did keep going, that's a credit to them, but you know, we can't keep conceding 3 goals in games. And the other, you know, I think we're missing Callum a wee bit there, even though he's no old himself. When we have a setback, you know, sometimes you just need an older lad in the back lot there just to bring them together. And you know, today I think we could have done with that. The back 4 that played are relatively young, and I think that showed when you have a setback, you have to just regroup and make sure you, at 2-0 you get to 1-0 preferably, you get to at least half time without conceding again. 2-0 you say, right, definitely no more's going in. So we've got a lot to learn about that in terms of managing the game.
It certainly was better in the second half, because I felt the first half was a bit flat really.
As I say, I think the goals not too stuff notice. I think if I said to you, let's watch the game back for the first half before they scored, there was nothing in the game. They never really causing us problems, we aren't really causing them problems. It was a nothing sort of game, cancelled each other out. But us as the away team, we're happy with that. But we spoke about the game, you know, Falkirk having won for a few games, and we said, you know, the crowd maybe get on top of them. You've got to try and silence the crowd and make the crowd nervy and get on top of the players. But we've gave them a gift, which then went the other way. It lifted them and it lifted the crowd. And then the second goal was another gift. And then for there, you can see the Falkirk players want to get on the ball and express themselves, because they've not been in the position of being 2-0 up for a few weeks, and their confidence starts returning, and you see that they are good players. So that's what I'm saying to the players. You know, I can talk, but to summarise it, we gifted Falkirk the game today. You know, Paul will be happy with that they scored 3 and that they've set up, you know, the work rate, blah blah blah. But we've gifted them their goals, and that's why we've lost the game.
Obviously, let St Mirren back into it last week, gifted Falkirk today. You want to make sure that your confidence doesn't start to dip.
Yeah, and you know, in the foreseeable future, you know, we've got to be without 2 or 3. You know, Callum hopefully will get back in a couple of weeks, but he's played every game since he started. Marsh is looking, and Kai are looking like if we got them back any time before February, it's going to be a bonus. So we're missing big players, but I don't like making excuses for the players that are missing. You know, because we still had a good enough team on that pitch that started. And we played, as I say, we played okay. You've just got to mark your men at corners or clear your lines or whatever, you know. You've got to take a bit of responsibility. If I'm marking you at a corner, it's my job to make sure you didn't score. And that's where players have to own up as individuals, you know. When the team doesn't play well, or the formation's wrong, or that, and that will happen, I'll take responsibility for that. But at this moment in time, when I set them out and give them specific jobs, if they don't do that jobs that they're given, they've got to take the responsibility and take the criticism that comes their way, and that's what's happening just now.
And is there a feeling that you could have and should have had a penalty?
I think it's a stonewaller. And Kano touches it last, so how he can give a corner is beyond me. But listen, that summed up for me. I'm loath to talk about referees. I don't really take notice of their names. I don't really know many of them by their first name. I was the same as that as a player. I didn't really take it, but the officiating today was shocking, and it's very unlike me to say that. The amount of decisions that went against us were incredible. So, you know, why moan about it? Because nothing can change, you know. It's just, and then the people, because you get beat, people think you're moaning about the referee. We never lost the game because of the referee, but he could have helped us getting back into it, because for me that's a stonewall penalty.
Joe Thompson coming back in as well.
Yeah, Joe, it was lined up, but you know, when we got the injury to Kai, we thought we were maybe a wee bit light in the midfield, so we sort of pushed that forward a week or two early. I think it'll be a welcome addition. You know, he settled back in well, he scored a few goals in training. I thought he'd done fine when he came on. He'd been a wee bit nervous himself coming back, but that'll be doing him good that he's got that out of the way, you know, and he's firmly in contention to start against Dumbarton.